Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Back again with another review. Today I'm taking a look at this Lenovo Yoga C940 laptop. So this has a 4K touch display and also it features Intel i7 10th generation. It also has the Intel Iris Plus graphics and some more features which I'm gonna show. So let's get right into it. Looking at the Lenovo C940 here, it is nice looking with its nice 4K display here. And it just looks very nice and sleek. So let's go ahead and take a look on the side here. So on the side it features a USB port, also two USB Type-Cs here. So you're able to charge this C940 with a USB Type-C, which is amazing. And also we have a 3.5mm input here as well. So you're pretty much able to put your headphones in there. On the other side it's pretty clean. The only thing is we only have the power button here and that's it. Looking at the back, there is something hiding here. We do have a pen here, which you can go ahead and remove. And it does charge and everything, so this is pretty cool. So if you're gonna grab this and draw something, and when you're done, you can just put it back in here and push it in there, and it's hidden, which is very cool. So looking at the keyboard area, it's a very nice keyboard. It also backlit as well. And we have a nice touchpad here with a good amount of space as well, which works out pretty good too. So taking a look at the speaker here, for the small factor that it is, the way they put it in, it sounds amazing. Definitely you can hear some bass in there, which is pretty nice. When it comes to these small factor laptops, you don't really hear bass on other ones, but this one they managed to stick it in there. The audio sounds great on these. And also for some added security, we do have a fingerprint reader on the side. So this laptop is like fully packed with everything you need. So the cool factor about the camera part here, you're able to slide. There's a little bit slide here. You can open up the camera and close it up for privacy concerns. So this is like perfect, especially nowadays, like with all these Zoom security going on and all these online classes. So this is like a perfect thing to have in here. I just slide it in case someone hacks your laptop. At least they won't see you if that's on the slider there. So right now I want to go ahead and run some benchmarks, and just to show you here, I'm gonna go ahead and set it to extreme performance. And this is the Lenovo Vantage application. You're able to do some optimizations here as well. And also if I go under the battery here, I'm just gonna set it to best performance. So the first benchmark which I'm running is the Cinebench R15. So let's go ahead and hit run here. So the Cinebench is finished. So on the OpenGL we got 67.65 FPS and the CPU 666 on CB. And one thing I noticed is it does tend to get the fan noise. It got a little bit loud there, but it doesn't really get hot like on areas like this here. On the front here, it's like still cool and everything. Only place that kind of like tends to get warm is like near the speaker area over here. So it's definitely, so if you have your hands on the like touchpad or on this area, you don't even feel it's like it stays pretty cool, which is nice. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and test out the Superposition benchmark here, and at 1080p medium with the DirectX. So let's see how it does here. I'm not expecting too much since this is not a gaming laptop, so let's go ahead and hit run. Alrighty, so the test results are in for the Superposition benchmark here. We got 1658, and when we're looking at the frames, minimum 10.37, average 1240, and max 14.87. And I wasn't even expecting that much since this is not a gaming PC, but it does have the Intel Iris Plus graphics, so that's definitely helping it. So right now I want to go ahead and test out the speed of the SSD. So let's go ahead and click all here. So looking at the final results here, this 1TB SSD has some amazing numbers here. We have 3,554 in read and 3008 in write. That's like insane. And you can definitely feel if you're installing something or even like loading something, a game, definitely this helps out. So I love seeing these numbers here. So playing some Fortnite here, and I have it at very low settings here, and it doesn't look bad at all, and I'm getting some decent frame rate here. So far is like around 50 frame rates per second. It tends to go up to like, it's hovering like between like 50 and 60. So right now I'm getting around 60 frames per second, which is pretty cool. So definitely playable, and it doesn't get that warm either, which is pretty cool. Like, and this is not even a gaming laptop, and it's able to run Fortnite here. So just to show you what settings I'm running Fortnite on. So if I go down here, so we do have it at 1080p resolution, frame rate 60 frames here. And if I go under 3D resolution, I have it set at 66%. View distance medium, shadows off, anti-aliasing medium, textures low, effects low, post processing low. So definitely it's able to handle the game with those settings, and it does it in very, like, you're getting almost 60 FPS here, 50, 60, which is very good. Definitely playable. So my final thoughts on this Yoga C940 laptop. One thing I have to say, it is pretty amazing with everything that's packed in here. It's like a very thin laptop. It does come with a 15-hour battery life, and it actually, I only had to charge this twice, and that's it. And I've been running all these benchmarks, also trying to run some games here. The battery seems to last very long, which is good. And also within 1 hour, you can charge the battery up to 80%. And the other cool thing, it does come with a 60 watt adapter here, which is USB Type-C, which is amazing. And then let's not forget that this does have a touchscreen 4K display as well, which is very responsive. That one works pretty good. And the other thing, the cool thing which you can do with this is pretty much turn it all the way here. So you're able like to draw something here. And the other cool factor which I showed is the pen. So you're able to pull the pen here when you need it, draw something or write notes. And then when you're done, just put it back. And it just goes back to its place here, which is pretty cool. And then when we're looking to run some games on these, you're definitely able to run some Minecraft, even Fortnite at low specs. You're able to run this. The only thing is it tends to get a little bit hot up here by the speakers, which is not bad at all. Like down here by the touchpad, it doesn't really get warm. It still stays pretty cool. The only thing that I couldn't really test out is the temperatures of the GPU and CPU here, because it was giving me readings of, let's say 1 minute it was like 50 Celsius and the other like second it was actually like 80. It was dropping back and forth. So that's the only thing, but it didn't get too hot here. If you're playing games, obviously the fan noise, it tends to go way up. That's something you can definitely hear. But if you're just on like watching a movie or just like writing notes on this or just drawing, there's no noise or anything. Everything stays cool. So there are quite a few things which I probably am missing because the review could have been so long. But if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button and don't forget to turn the notifications on. And I will see you guys on the next video.